I think when it comes to AI in general and its potential use and adoption, we might all be asking the wrong question. The question that advisors and RIAs are asking are, what AI tool should I be using? The question we should be asking is, what's our vision? What's our strategy? What do we want to do to enhance our client experience and well-being? And then how can AI be part of that solution? The most fulfilling part of a wealth advisor's day is speaking with, meeting with, engaging with, connecting with clients. I think one of the biggest benefits that artificial intelligence will have on the industry is freeing up more time for clients to engage with their advisors and for advisors to engage with clients. We typically think about the future and we think about growth in a linear way. I think it's really important at this point in time that we stop thinking about things linearly and start thinking about things exponentially. Because of the way the Industrial Revolution has impacted us for the last 150 to 200 years. You had factories created, it created a lot of jobs. Individuals worked in these factories. They learned a certain skill on the factory line. They punched in, they punched out, they did their job. It was very narrow in scope and it worked. Corporate America, the office setting, adopted its working environment from that Industrial Revolution. And for a number of decades, it worked just fine. I think we find ourselves at an inflection point right now. We're gonna have individuals in all industries, not just in the wealth management industry, that'll have the ability to do a number of different things and cultivate different skills because of the augmentation and the enhancement of AI. And I think that's where we're going to see at some point in the future this massive change from linear thinking to exponential thinking. And we're actually going to have the ability to do more, to serve our clients more, and not necessarily work a lot more. The current way of thinking is, if you're an advisor and you're serving 100 clients as an example, and you're doing a really good job of that, and that takes you 40 or 50 hours a week to do properly, the only way you could double your growth is you need to have 200 clients. And we naturally think that we now need to work 100 hours a week. I think with the proper adoption of AI and agentic AI, I could see a world where advisors are serving 30, 50, 60% more clients really, really well and not working more hours. All of our expectations have been changing for the last decade. I think Amazon is a great example. What we've been trained to expect is speed, convenience, and personalization. And that's pretty awesome. And I think more and more industries, including the wealth management industry, will need to find ways to deliver that experience to individuals and families. One of our firm's core values is curiosity. Curiosity is about having a willingness and an enthusiasm to learn. We clearly do not yet have all the answers of how AI and agentic AI is going to impact us. But rather than sit back because of that unknown, what we have committed to is taking action. We've created an AI governance committee. We've partnered with a third-party organization called Humanity Labs that's helping us learn and explore, and it's exploration. And part of the fun with exploration is that you really don't know what you're going to find on the other side, but you're willing to take that journey and learn along the way and discover something new that can make a really big impact in our clients and in our colleagues' lives.